What's up, YouTube? It's your homeboy, whatever, man. Just coming through, man. That was an incredible fight between Showtime Shawn Porter and Errol the Truth Spence. Um, Man, I was really surprised, man. I was wondering what Shawn Porter was going to do to try to get inside with Errol Spence. And his head movement, and feints, was allowing him to get inside. I thought Errol Spence was going to keep him off or keep him out of there with the jab. It was crazy to me because really Errol Spence fought um, Shawn Porter's fight. That was Shawn Porter's style of fight. He got in there, he got inside. He tried to make it rough at moments. I thought Errol did a good job of, not allowing it to get too rough. But he's also, stronger than some of the other opponents that Shawn Porter's faced. Bigger guy, so it's harder for him to just completely overwhelm him. With strength on the inside. But man, those brothers banged, man. The body work that Errol Spence did in the fight was amazing. He was landing some nice body shots, man. The type of body shots that you would expect to slow a man down, in the second half of the fight. And there were moments where you could tell later in the fight, that Shawn Porter was a little bit gassed. And, I think it was maybe in the 12th round, 11th or 12th round, it was a moment where, Errol had kind of ducked down and Shawn was over top of him. And rather than throw punches, he just sat there like he needed to take a breath or, a quick breather or what have you. But man, great performance, man. Showtime Shawn Porter came in there to fight, man. The knockdown proved to be, key. He hung in there, and that was a beautiful left hand, right on the jaw, clean, flush. Man, that would have knocked the average fighter out, man. There's not too many fighters that are going to take that punch from Errol Spence and keep going. Shawn didn't go all the way down. His glove touched the canvas, but that makes it a knockdown. He was clearly rocked when it happened. He got up, he got through it, and continued the fight, man. So, incredible heart, man. But, and Errol Spence, first time cut, wasn't too bad of a cut. It was over on the side of his head, but he has some adversity to fight through. What could you say, man? Fight of the year candidate, absolutely. Something that I would much rather see, again, rather than to see Errol Spence fight freaking Danny Garcia. Man, come on, y'all. Come on. What has Danny Garcia done to deserve to fight Errol Spence at this point in time? Yes, he's been great in the past, and but his last 4 fights, he lost to Shawn Porter, came back and fought Adrian Granados, I think. But he also, before he lost to Shawn Porter, I can't remember who he beat, but his fight before that was the loss to Keith Thurman. So, why? I don't know, man. Don't nobody want to see that fight. I don't want to see that fight. Danny Garcia is probably far from washed up. I don't know. We'll have to see when he gets in the ring. But, don't nobody want to see that fight. And, I'd much rather see Errol Spence go after Manny Pacquiao like he said he was going to. However, I seriously doubt Manny Pacquiao wants to fight him. After he beat the brakes off of Mikey Garcia, you seen Manny Pacquiao try to hurry up and get out the ring before they started talking, fight talk. And then, obviously, there's the fight out there that everybody wants to see with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Those are the fights we want to see, man. Continue the unification, go for undisputed. If not, man, I'd love to see him fight Shawn Porter again, man. It was just that good of a fight, and maybe I'm a little high on the on the the matchup that we just seen, because it literally just went off, a hour ago. But excellent fight, man. I hope you bought the fight and supported it. As fight fans, these are the type of fights we want. The fight got made. You need to support that so we can continue to get that. Your dollar speaks. Your dollar talks. You know what I'm saying? Illegal streams, or these free streams, whatever you want to call them, are awesome if you can find one that's clear and doesn't cut out in the middle. I ain't gonna act like I ain't ever used one before, but when you get a fight of this magnitude, man, you gotta support it, man. Some things you have to support. And salute, man, to Shawn Porter for hanging in there and giving a great fight when no one, a lot of people didn't give him a chance. Most people thought he was going to go out somewhere between the 8th and 10th round, and he hung in there. And salute to Errol Spence, man, for an excellent performance, man. He went in there and fought somebody else's fight and beat him at it. I mean, what can you say, man? And those guys, man, both of them, man, they went out there, they put it all on the line. They landed some great shots. Again, Errol Spence's body work was amazing. I would have liked to seen him use his jab a little bit more to control the distance and keep Shawn Porter off of him. But, he had the dog in him, and when he was fighting Porter on the inside, man, I mean, it was no stop. It was all go from bell to bell, man, for the entire fight, man. So, excellent fight. Good night of fights. I enjoyed it. And that's all I got to say, man. So I appreciate y'all checking out the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It's your homeboy, Whatever Man. You can catch me on Twitter and Instagram at Whatever Man, WHATEVA_man. Shout out to the LDBC, and I'll holla.